during the pandemic, one of the security tools that our team had implemented, but had not completed the implementation, was an EDR, or an endpoint detection and response tool. And I would say this was around the summer time frame after the pandemic started. Well, as our VDI environment got going, we recognized that the EDR deployment needed to happen quicker. We needed to expedite the rollout of that tool across our enterprise. So we got that deployed. And I will say, if those of you who don't have EDR or don't have a managed security services provider, one of the components that they offer in a tool like that is a monitoring component, where they will look at your logs 24/7 by 365 and let you know, or if you have a SOC, they'll let your SOC know, or if you just have someone in security, they'll keep them up to date on any potential incidents that are going on. And so for us, that turned out to be the saving grace of what became a notification to us on a holiday. For my team, pre EDR, we were basically 8 to 5, Monday to Friday, maybe a little bit outside of that, but we were not a 24/7 SOC. And so to have this 24/7 monitoring capability, that was a huge win for us. And as it turns out, we weren't working on a particular Monday in January because it was a holiday. It was actually Martin Luther King Day when this happened. And so our SOC got notification on this holiday that they were hoping to have a nice day off at home. That turned into a not so great day. But they got notified that there was some malicious activity on our network. It was found on a conference room computer, and it needed our immediate attention. So here's kind of a quick highlight or a timeline of what happened. The notification that we got on that holiday in January, it indicated that a computer in one of our conference rooms had utilized a tool called PS Exec. I'm sure many of you have heard of that or used it. And they were using PS Exec to perform reconnaissance and to dump user credentials on two of the other computers in that department. The attackers had cracked the credentials of that conference room computer, which included a local administrator account. And that account had admin rights to all of the computers in that department. So that sort of exacerbated the issue for us. So further detail we got from this EDR vendor let us know that they had discovered similar activity a few days prior. So in essence, they should have notified us a few days before this that some really bad stuff was going on. But as it turned out, it was MLK Day, and we were thankful to have that notification, because if it hadn't been for them, we would not have seen it, particularly on that holiday when there was a lot of malicious things going on. And I'm going to get into some of those details to show you what happened. But the vendor, the EDR vendor, let us know that the source of this activity was coming from a conference room computer in one of our departments. So that's the exploitation phase that you see there. And then under the identification piece, they found that there was a backdoor installed. There are many tools that are used by help desk departments to help support their users. And this particular tool is a remote control, almost like a remote desktop product. Some of you have probably heard of it or used it before. It's called AnyDesk. And AnyDesk is not a tool that is used by our help desk. So we knew that when we found AnyDesk on these computers that had been compromised, that was being used as a backdoor to get into our network. So now the attackers did not have to go through that VDI to get into our network. They had a direct connection to these computers that had AnyDesk running. So that was another big find as part of this investigation of this incident.